I've been working with a Nourish dietitian for the last 6 months, and it's been life-changing. I've lost weight, healed my relationship with food, and have way more energy. Working with a dietitian online to create a personalized nutrition plan was so easy thanks to Nourish. The best part, I pay $0 out of pocket because Nourish accepts hundreds of insurance plans. 94% of patients pay $0 out of pocket. Find your dietitian at usenourish.com. That's usenourish.com.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
You are now listening to the most electrified and vilified podcast on the net, Hot Topix Podcast. Let's get this party started.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. I guess I said that backwards. Good
evening.
Morning, good afternoon, good evening. That's how it is. Welcome to the latest episode of Hot Topix Podcast, and I'm here with my co-host,
Me,
the one who don't know how to turn his phone off. We will talk to the lovely Felonious first. Hi, Felonious.
Hi, everybody.
How you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. Now this other one over here.
chilling like a villain, Psycho 4081,
Yeah.
on the mic,
Okay.
about to bust a rhyme.
Can we step back into the 2025?
I said a hip hop.
Oh, you went way back. So how has everyone's week been?
It was pretty good.
Oh, it was Valentine's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you have a good Valentine's?
Well, I worked.
Oh, that equals no. Nobody wants to work. I think I worked. I did work. Yeah, I
You
worked
did
too.
work?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't work,
Rub it in, why don't you?
but I did have a pleasant day.
Good.
Oh, what did you do?
I took lamb chops somewhere. We had dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Or
We had lunch.
lunch.
Or lunch/dinner.
Lunch,
Yeah. I completely forgot about that. That's so sad.
And I took my brother to Costco, and that's made my Valentine's Day.
There you go.
What did you do, Shorty? Do what?
Went to work. I'm back home. That's it.
Yeah, I don't do too much of Valentine's. It's just
So now,
It's just because for me, Valentine's kind of like puts you under pressure to me. I feel like.
right,
Yeah, it does,
right.
Like, yeah, like
Yeah, I agree.
but we did have our event that was supposed to be that day anyway. So
True.
other than that, I probably would have planned something.
Really?
well, he
Yeah.
didn't plan anything, and he didn't take me out,
Oh.
and he didn't do nothing for me.
Oh.
Yes, I'm putting this out there.
Scandalous.
She said-
Yes.
I said, hey, you want to do something for Valentine's Day? She says, no, you know my day is the 15th.
Whose day?
What?
Whose day is the 15th?
You
Your
shady. You are so shady.
Whose day?
You don't know the thing about the 15th?
No.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, 'cause like when you have so many boyfriends.
no.
that is?
So on Valentine's Day, you take your main squeeze.
Or
and
That's
you-
what I'm saying. Like your
or
main
any
boyfriend,
main
and then the
holiday.
other person goes the next day.
Yes.
And that's what I'm
Yes.
saying.
Yes.
But did you even get the 15th? No. You didn't get the 16th. Today's what?
The 17th.
So and you didn't even get the 17th.
Oh
No,
my
tomorrow is
God.
the 17th.
Oh, no, tomorrow's the
17th.
17th.
So you didn't even
Okay.
get the 14th. You didn't get the 15th. You didn't get the 16th. We'll see about the 17th.
You fired. You fired. Technically, you're fired. Yeah.
So one of the things about holidays and we talked about this before, like the two holidays where it's like the worst time to take somebody out, right? That's Valentine's Day, and
How does someone want to take someone out on Valentine's Day, or take someone out and then you go, let's go out, and then go, it's overcrowded everywhere, it's gonna be overcrowded.
Right.
But then still, E for effort, try. Don't condemn the
said
thing
try.
already before.
no, but like a lot of people, they'll give you that. They'll just say, "Well, man, I'm not really into it." Blah blah blah. It's,
Right.
whatever.
How about people sit at home and order food and eat like around TV?
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Some people
I
just
don't
say,
even do that.
Some people say
I
let's
could
do
care
movies
less.
instead.
I would do that. I'm okay
Yes.
with that.
Movies like going to the movies or staying home watching movies.
The movies, going to the movies probably be crowded too. Yeah.
Well, you think?
You think? Yeah. Dinner in a movie. It might
Well, yeah,
be.
that's true. That's
Yep.
true. But I hate
no.
large crowd. But yeah, that and Mother's Day. Mother's Day.
Yeah, you can't get in.
Yeah.
You better make reservations. You can't get in anywhere. We should do my Mother's Day the next day.
Okay.
After Mother's Day.
Yeah, we should take my mom out the next day because the Mother's Day itself was just too ridiculous. It was just too bad.
All these commercialized holidays just really just to make you
It's,
guys
you
spend money.
know, for me, when coming from where I'm coming from, Mother's Day was never. It was just normal. Yeah, Mother's Day. But it's America that makes you feel like, oh my God,
It
Mother's.
makes you feel obligated.
Yeah,
right?
like you have to do something. Like
Yep,
you're a bad
yep.
person if you're not buying gift for your mom. If you're not doing this
right.
for your mom. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying? Like
yep.
so, all these holidays are things that you have to now put like, oh my God, I have to do this, or I'm bad, or your parents be expecting something, and
Yeah.
then it's not on your head to.
It's
do anything.
pressure. It's pressure. And I would tell my kids all the time, I don't need another thing. Like don't buy me anything.
That's
I
what I
don't
tell
need
my
that.
kids.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
don't,
you don't
I
have
don't
to
need
buy
anything.
I don't need
I
anything.
really don't.
Well,
right.
You need a lot of things, but let's leave that alone.
She ain't lying.
that's it.
She ain't
Yeah,
lying.
I'm looking at you.
That's it.
I'm looking at him.
I don't
Say,
want- I don't want anything.
I don't need anything, and I'm looking like,
Well,
what?
I don't want anything.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's a better way to put it. So, because I'm like, who is speaking? No, who?
my gosh,
I'm
that's
looking
too
like
funny.
right now, like,
That is too funny.
where's that coming from?
I don't need anything. I
No,
really
you don't want anything. You
well, I don't
need,
need anything.
you need a lot.
I don't need
You
anything.
need a lot of charity work, but
Oh my gosh, y'all are hilarious. Y'all are hilarious.
Okay. You making me sweat.
I've been working with a nurse dietitian for the last 6 months, and it's been life-changing. I've lost weight, healed my relationship with food, and have way more energy. Working with a dietitian online to create a personalized nutrition plan was so easy thanks to Nourish. The best part, I pay $0 out of pocket because Nourish accepts hundreds of insurance plans. 94% of patients pay $0 out of pocket. Find your dietitian at usenourish.com. That's usenourish.com.
Too funny. Too funny.
So I did pull up some things.
Yikes. In the news, or is this what we're doing in the news?
Social media news, because that's where I get all my news from. I have to read certain things.
How do
but-
you? Is that legitimate though? If you're
Yeah, it's
getting
coming
news
from
social media.
No. When I say social media, it's social media that has links to news sources.
Okay.
So it'd be the Associated Press.
Okay.
Or
All
CNN.
right.
Or,
As long as it's
Yeah.
it's a legitimate source. I don't want you getting news from Facebook.
No, I don't.
That's probably why we got the president we got now.
Mookie said.
Hey, I got a cousin named
Yeah,
Mook.
Mookie.
Don't talk about Mook.
Got a Mookie.
Shout out to Mook Ali.
His name was
Mook Ali.
Mook Ali.
Mook, M-O-O-K,
Uh-huh.
Ali.
Oh, Ali. Okay, Mook Ali.
what kind of name is Mook though?
It's a nickname.
It's his rap name.
Oh, it's his
Yeah.
name?
It's his
Okay.
rap name.
See,
Yeah, but most people have that. They'll. Do you see Do the Right Thing? What was that? Do the Right Thing? Yeah, Mookie.
Yeah. Stop
Mookie.
it. Stop it.
That's what the guy would say.
Stop
Mookie.
it. What's wrong with you?
Malcolm X. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway,
There's something wrong with him.
what?
a judge is terminated. Ethics watchdog, you're under fire. What am I saying?
I don't
Judge to
know.
Trump terminated.
I don't know what you're saying.
Basically, Trump fired some watchdogs, some government watchdogs that's really usually independent. And he's trying to be the dictator, like he's going around Congress. He's just like, I can executive order my way through everything.
Right.
So he's doing everything that had something to keep him under wraps. Any of the watchdogs, the government watchdogs, the FBI,
Okay. Okay. Anything that's going to
regulators.
point out the bad things that he's doing.
Yes.
Okay.
What was the other one? He instructed them not to prosecute people for
January 6th.
for that and for bribing other countries. And he ordered the district attorneys, the district attorneys of New York.
Oh, yeah.
To not prosecute the mayor.
The mayor, that's right.
Because he felt the mayor was going to be more helpful to him.
Right.
Getting illegal immigrants.
Yep.
So
and then, but the district attorney there said she wasn't going to do it.
Right. Well, a lot of them said they weren't going to do it.
Right.
And they all resigned.
Yep. They all resigned.
Yep. I know it's at least 7 of them. So then now the. But
see, my problem with them resigning is that he'll just replace them with somebody who will do it.
Absolutely.
So it's just like, ugh.
Well, what's going to happen is the attorney general is going to, I guess send somebody down there to pick up whatever. So it's just something that just should not happen. Should not happen.
A whole mess.
But
it's a whole mess. And I'm just praying I just want my level of anxiety to go down. But it won't, because like I have family members who work for the government. My friend works for the government, and like every day I see that he gets rid of something and my anxiety goes back up. Like, and every day.
We have not been 1 month into his
tenure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not 1 month.
And we have 4 years. My hair is going to be completely white by the time this 4 years is
over.
out.
Yeah. But I think they said, I've heard that maybe in 2 years after all this mess, people prefer to vote in the Democrats and things would change.
Yeah. They typically at the midterm elections, they'll usually change
power.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, you have
get
2
to
years.
Right.
So at least 2 years of growing grayer.
Yes.
So now his other guy, Elon Musk, who they say.
But why do we hear more of Elon Musk than the Vance person?
Because the vice president really is.
Oh, I got something on him too.
In the background.
It's just
I got something on him
a lot.
too.
Yeah, they're in the background a lot.
Elon than the other guy.
Yeah.
Elon is the one who's one in charge of DOGE, Department of Governmental Efficiency.
Did they make that up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time I've heard that title.
Yeah. He created that office, not even a department, because then you have to go through Congress.
Right.
So he hasn't been confirmed, nominated, no oversight whatsoever. So he's just going in and taking over stuff and saying we want to get rid of this and whatever.
Right.
So we have a lot of constitutional violations going on. So with him, segue into this other part, he's making billions and billions of dollars off the government.
All of these government contracts he has.
So as he targets CFPB, Elon Musk looks to dismantle his own potential regulators. So, so
the people that's keeping him in check, he's trying to get rid of.
Yes. And a lot of the people who have open cases on several of his companies.
Oh, my God.
So it's like the fox is in the hen house.
Yes.
So
and eating all the hens.
Yeah, it's just a bad time for American politics, and it wasn't the best to begin with. But he's creating a constitutional crisis for everything. He did it the first time.
Yes,
and then now people.
But it wasn't. I don't feel like it was as loud and as just out there.
It wasn't as loud because he did all of this in
the background.
He did all his stuff like in the first few weeks, where last time he had some time.
Right.
He came in on day one with
signing executive orders.
Yes. So
which all of his cronies were putting together in the background.
Yep. Project 2025 in effect. That's exactly what it was. So yeah, and there's a lot of people who wants to leave.
It's painful. It is painful.
So
I'm just like, nobody resign, because if he resign, then he replaces them with people that he want, and it's going to make it harder to get those people out of the way.
Well, what's going to do is if he tells them to do something, and the lady said she lit into him.
She did lit into him.
We all follow the Constitution. We have our own, this, that, and whatever. If she doesn't do it, what are they going to do? Just like they did with the Attorney General. They're going to fire him, place him, and do it anyway. So they're resigning. All it does is delay things. Because now you gotta get a new, prosecutor, and it's just a bad time.
It is
very bad time in all aspects of government. So we gotta wait till we get to the midterms, and hopefully Congress will turn over, and they'll get some.
But can they overturn all this nonsense he's done?
They can,
and they should,
but they won't, because right now Congress is basically the Republicans control both houses.
Right.
So they're just going along with them. And let me tell you how bad it is. The nonsense with these people. They're like drones. It's unreal.
Yeah.
For example, Republican introduces bill to rename Greenland Red, White, and Blue Land.
This is a lie. This is not real. It can't be real.
Representative Buddy Carter, Republican out of Georgia, has pioneered a new kind of symbolic legislation to flatter President Donald Trump. Yeah, they're doing stuff like that.
Can we move on from this?
Yeah, because this is nonsense. Like, who is going to agree with this?
The Republicans. And that's what they're doing. So
how you going to rename a country?
That's not yours.
Right. Like,
well, they renamed the Gulf of Mexico. It ain't theirs. So, anyway. So,
yes,
moving on.
Absolutely. Yes. Moving on. What kind of... other countries are just laughing at us.
Yeah.
Look at y'all. Look at y'all being stupid.
Canada's boycotting, the people. I'm good. Do it. I'm proud of you, Canadians. But again, it's still February. We have today's the 20th.
No, 16th.
Oh, okay. All right, it's the middle of February.
Yeah, we haven't even got, like you said, we haven't even gotten a full month of his administration yet. And look at this shenanigans. And what is J.D. Vance doing? You said you had something about him.
That fool
He's
goes over.
He's going to be the last one we talk about.
He goes over to he just makes stupid statements. Him and the what's his name? Heggs of Geth or whatever the hell his name is. Goes over there and goes to Germany and meets with the far right party, that the ones they're trying to get rid of. Jesus. Not with the president, and then says and criticizes them over them their issues with freedom. So they want them to work with the far right Nazis.
To do what exactly?
To give them a bigger voice.
I recently found out that you can see a personal dietitian covered by insurance. There's this platform called Nourish that will match you with a dietitian based on whatever your concerns are, whether that's weight loss, eating disorders, autoimmune conditions, or something else. They're actually a network with major insurance providers, so most patients pay $0 out of pocket. 94% of patients pay $0 out of pocket. Find your dietitian at usenourish.com. That's usenourish.com.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Gray. I'm going to be gray. I'm just going to have a head full of gray hair.
Yeah, and then I forgot what the vice president did. He did something stupid, too. And same thing with the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio. He going to say, well, we need to eradicate Hamas. All right. Hamas is the legal governing body of Gaza. But anyway. More on that later.
Y'all can't get the United States straight. You need to stay out of other people's business.
That is the biggest hypocrisy. That is the
like y'all
biggest.
Over here doing shady. Okay, we're gonna move on.
Well, last thing. Then they went over to talk to Ukraine and Russia without bringing in the Europeans, and Ukraine was like, we need to bring the other Europeans in.
Right.
So now it got to a point where the allies are saying we can't count on the U.S.
Oh my God.
So we should, have a European. Another European organization,
and just leave us out,
and giving it right what Putin wanted. The first time he wanted that, but we're going to celebrate Black history.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
Last week we talked about inventors. Okay, so this week we're going to talk about the many Black Americans that made a first in their field.
Right.
So we said first in excellence.
Yes.
Okay.
And we are still talking about first in 2025, which I feel like is very, very sad considering how long we've been in these United States. But here we are.
Yes. And there was some good information here. Some things I didn't know. that that were really, really significant.
Mm-hmm.
So, some of the things I was like, I raised the eyebrow because I remember them. I remember them. And we shouldn't celebrate them. They were crazy. But we're going to talk about them anyway.
Remember who when we shouldn't celebrate?
This one lady, Loretta Lynch, she was the first black woman to become Attorney General of the United States. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not her.
Okay,
No, she was it was the Surgeon General. That lady. I forgot her name.
Surgeon General.
Oh, she was nutty. She was nutty. I looked it up, but yeah, Surgeon General.
Okay.
All right. So, who did you have? Did you have anybody?
Oh, I did, and and I'm not gonna say that she is. I won't say significant, but I'll say she makes all of us happy. I'll say that.
She invented the pancakes. Aunt Jemima.
Okay.
No? Okay.
We just gonna ignore him, y'all. Chef Liz Rogers, founder of Creamalicious. That's the name of her
Okay.
business, is making history as one of the only black-owned national ice cream brands in mass production.
Really?
Yes.
You said Creamalicious?
Creamalicious.
And I've never
heard of it, right?
Maybe I don't look for it because I look for Briars. But
Yes.
Creamalicious. I'm going to have to look that up.
And her 2-in-1 Southern-inspired desserts combine baked pastries and homemade ice cream flavors are sold in thousands of stores across the U.S. with flavors like Aunt Poonie's Caramel Pound Cake.
Oh.
I would definitely try that. And Aunt Poonie's Caramel Pound Cake and Porchlight Peach Cobbler. Porchlight Peach Cobbler.
I would try that.
Yeah. So we celebrate her, and they are starting to be sold in Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah. Her brands are
Then
Creamalicious.
I'm boycotting.
Right. But see, you know,
I'll support
I
her.
would buy that. Yeah. I would definitely buy that.
And
So
ice cream, okay.
Yeah. So
But, I'm usually boring when it comes to ice cream.
boring and
Like, I usually get, like, vanilla.
yikes.
Yeah, that's my favorite, vanilla.
Something is really wrong with you.
And I'll be specific. Briars vanilla, and especially if they have lactose free. That's me.
You are boring when
Yeah.
it comes to ice cream.
I'll get all that super
No,
duper
I
chocolate.
want mixed ins. I want all of it. I mean, I'll eat
Peanut butter
vanilla.
and jelly.
I only eat vanilla if I have chocolate syrup. If I don't have anything to go on it, I'm just not gonna eat straight vanilla. It's gotta be mixed with something.
Yeah, I just do vanilla. What ice cream do
You are boring.
Eat? You eat ice cream?
Not really.
I've never seen you eat ice cream.
I don't really like sweet
Oh,
things.
that-
Yeah.
Besides Coke.
But they got 30 grams of sugar.
Yeah, I know.
So that's enough sugar for
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
be having anymore. But ice cream, I'll say, no, let's skip. Maybe
What's the name?
Creamalicious.
Creamalicious. All right, look for Creamalicious. We're going to support Creamalicious.
Mm-hmm.
And, the children love ice cream. Not one child on earth don't like ice cream.
That's true.
All right. So I'm going to say, and I have a whole list of them. So I'm not
Okay,
gonna
that's the
get
only one I had
deep
because
in it.
I found her.
Well, this one was close to my heart.
Oh
so I'm
boy,
going to go with
I'm
that one.
scared.
Vanessa Williams
Oh yeah.
became the first black Miss America
Yep.
in 1984.
Yep. In 1984. Love
And
her.
Unfortunately, or fortunately,
Don't kick the bucket over. You know how my grandma used to say, now you milk the cow, you about to kick the bucket over.
well, I especially appreciate her layouts in Penthouse.
Ah.
So she's great, and she became an accomplished singing artist.
Yep. Broadway star
Mhm.
and
And
TV
actress.
and TV
Yep,
and
so,
movies.
yes.
So yeah, she has a wonderful career, and I absolutely love her.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Vanessa, and she was. They forced her to give up her crown, and it was given to
Her runner-up.
Suzette Charles.
I don't
She
remember.
was from. I think she was from New Jersey.
I don't
So
remember.
think
But
she was-
I think she was African American
She
too.
was.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I think because she was from New York, and then the runner was from New Jersey.
Okay.
I think that's what it was. But
Yep. Love her.
now let's see. You like science?
I like science.
Okay. What's your favorite subject?
I don't like science as much as you like science.
math
Math. Okay.
and ELA.
And where?
ELA.
English as a what? English language. Arts. What's ELA? What does it stand for?
That's what they call it.
Oh, that's what they call it?
It's English.
English. Okay. English language arts. I guess that's what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's go with the science. The first woman patent holder. Judy Reed, 1884.
1884.
First woman, what?
patent
holder.
for inventions.
Patent. Yeah, so if you invent something or you create something, you can get a patent, which basically says I own this, I invented it. If you want to use it, you have to get my permission.
Right.
Blah 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 blah. So, and in the early days, in the past, blacks weren't allowed to get patents. So a lot of the great inventors that you hear in American history actually was from their African American helper or slave.
Let's put it out there.
Yeah. So,
and they weren't allowed to take ownership of their own invention.
Oh, okay.
or it was just plain stolen.
Jack Daniels. Oh, we keep going. Sorry.
Well, since you mentioned Jack Daniels, if anybody likes, what's that, whiskey? Mm-hmm. All right, so you can go get Uncle Nearest. That's the one who
That's
created,
the originator.
Yes, that's the originator.
Well, they did. Okay, I have to give Jack Daniels some kudos because they did come out and say that that African American man helped them with this recipe.
Yeah, and what she said,
Like 100 years later. But
after they made billions. English. Well, this is arts. First poet, and that's kind of hard to believe. I think there's been poets.
Bless you.
Thank you. Lucy Terry, 1746.
Wow.
So I guess she's one of the accomplished ones. The first published autobiography, Brighton Hammond, 1760. Now we all know one of the most famous ancient poet that was Phyllis Wheatley.
Right.
I think she was one of the more.
Right.
So
she was in the 1800s, right?
She was 1773.
Oh my gosh.
So I guess she was the published.
Right.
Poet.
Right.
First woman's autobiography, black woman, Jarena Lee. I'm not too sure what that was, but 1831. First recognized artist, Joshua Johnston, 1790. So I guess he was doing portraits.
Oh, I was going to say, like, what kind of artist? Yeah.
First black male novelist. Or it says male novelist when he's black, obviously. William Wells Bram, 1853.
Wow.
And woman novelist, Harriet Wilson, 1859. So we got some good people
That's
in there.
amazing. That is amazing. And these are people that you never heard of. They weren't taught in schools. They won't be taught now in schools since they trying to yank out all of that.
What I did not know, Toni Morrison. She got a Nobel Prize for literature.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew she was a Nobel Prize. But she was the first African American or first woman.
First, it doesn't say man or woman, so I'm assuming first person
Okay.
of color for literature.
Nice.
Is that when?
When? That is
Jesus. And then first Pulitzer Prize winner, Gwendolyn Brooks, 1950. Heard about her. Let's see. Oh, this is music and dance.
I recently found out that you can see a personal dietitian covered by insurance. There's this platform called Nourish that will match you with a dietitian based on whatever your concerns are, whether that's weight loss, eating disorders, autoimmune conditions, or something else. They're actually a network with major insurance providers, so most patients pay $0 out of pocket. 94% of patients pay $0 out of pocket. Find your dietitian at usenourish.com. That's usenourish.com.
You know anything about dance? Male Grammy Award winner, Count Basie, 1958.
Nice.
Woman Grammy winner, Ella Fitzgerald, 1958. Oh, the same year. Interesting.
Yeah, and they probably didn't give any more out for quite some time after that. It's like, oh, you got 2 in a row?
And let's see. You said Toni Morrison. All right, that's arts.
So in arts, wasn't Hattie McDaniels the first to win an Oscar?
Oh, that's the lady with the...
We ain't birthing. I don't know nothing about birthing no babies. Yeah, Gone with the Wind. Yes.
Yeah, well, she's... Oh, that might be in media.
Okay.
Let's see. Is it over here? I don't know why I don't have that on here. So for media, radio broadcaster Jack L. Cooper, 1925. First black-owned radio station was WERD. Word. Was purchased in 1949 by Jesse B. Blayton Sr. First network television show host. Take a guess.
First network television show host. Nat King Cole?
Yes. Okay.
Smart.
1956. First new network news correspondent.
Oh.
Let me get that one.
What year?
1962.
You should know that one.
Hey, I wasn't born till 63. I don't know. I don't know that one.
Malvin Good.
No, I wouldn't have guessed that.
All right, you'll know this one. First black star of a network television show. And that happened in 1965.
The first black star of a network show.
Why are you looking this way? Look that way. That way.
Male or female?
Male.
What year again?
1965.
1965.
So you can't say I wasn't born then.
You'll know
I was
it.
2.
Take a guess. You know
I
this
can't. It's not like nothing is clicking in my head.
one. Male TV.
Host.
Male
Male TV,
TV star.
actors.
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. Yes, yes, yes. I spy.
Bill Cosby. That's
yes,
right.
Yes.
Very good. Okay.
Yeah, that was not clicking for me. I don't know why. I might have X Bill Cosby out of my whole lexicon. It's like, skirt.
All right. Let's see. First black woman television show host.
First black woman television show host.
1986.
It took us to 1986 to get a black one. Oprah?
19, yes.
It's not Oprah. Okay, I was going to say Oprah. Wow.
It took
I know
us
she's
to
the first.
1986.
86. And I was when I heard, I was like, wait a minute, let me think back, because all I remember was Donahue, Merv Griffin.
Yeah.
And I guess
Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah, yeah.
Oprah, yeah. So that was interesting.
Wow. I imagine it took us that long to get it. Oh, wow.
Now, if you really want to,
And she was a
Long
longest for the.
yeah.
For,
Well,
yeah,
she did
for
25 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a long time. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't like.
now sports.
Well, I don't know nothing about sports. I don't know about you.
No,
but I don't
not
know
me.
nothing about sports.
Don't look this way.
You might know polo or something.
Huh?
Don't they play polo over there?
Gets
No,
on my
no, serious. This is a
nerves.
legitimate question. I'm asking. No, okay.
Oh, aren't you supposed to? Don't you always act like you're smart? You know everything. So you're asking me. You're asking me if you play polo. Joker.
He's supposed to know these things. That's what you say.
Nah, yeah, he's trying to say. Oh, I don't know. I'm asking genuinely.
All right, so let's go with something that you probably would know. First Olympic gold medalist. That's the Summer Games.
Is it Hannah?
It's a male.
Oh. I said Hannah like me. What do you mean is a male? Regardless, it's not me.
John Baxter Taylor, 1908.
Who's gonna? Why are you joking?
First Olympic gold medalist.
It doesn't tell
So
you
we-
what he was at.
No.
Okay.
It's probably it had to be track
Yeah.
or boxing.
Yeah.
No, all right. So first world heavyweight boxing champion.
The first world
The
heavyweight.
first black one.
Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson, 1908. Okay.
1908. Where was I?
Not even not
I
even
don't
a
know.
thought. Not even a thought. None of us were thought of at that time.
He was
Hell, my parents.
Wait,
parents
no,
weren't
we
even
thought-
He was wading in the water.
Oh my gosh.
All right, professional golfer. We wouldn't know.
I
Most of
wouldn't
them.
Tiger
know.
Woods.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just read down the list because nobody knows these people.
Yeah.
The first black jockey to win Kentucky Derby, Oliver Lewis, 1875.
You know, I just recently saw an article about when I want to say the Kentucky Derby was first started. Most of the jockeys were black. Most of
Really?
the jockeys were black, and most of the handlers,
Okay.
you know, that took care of the horses were black.
Is that why they had the little statues?
Yes,
Ah.
it is a long jockey.
So let me tell you, all right, when I was in the Navy, and we was in school, the Navy school, and a guy told me about it. He was from Georgia, a white guy from Georgia. He told me about this term that they use called porch monkey. And that's where they got it from. I was like, he said, you never heard of that? I said, no, I never heard of that. So I appreciated him because he would tell me certain things.
Right,
You know,
right.
him being from, you know, the backwoods of, you know, whatever. He actually went on he was a Navy SEAL.
Oh,
later on,
wow.
you know. But Matt Fabry, still remember his name. But he used to tell me like certain things like that. And then I learned a lot from people from Georgia, the white guys from Georgia. And the one where he said, he said we was talking I don't know if it was in the school or somewhere. And he used colored.
Colored people.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I was like, well, the guy, he's getting lunch. He says, he mentioned Negro. That's what it was.
Oh,
He's
my
from Connecticut.
God.
He's Connecticut. One McGrath, remember his name. He said, well, I didn't want to insult you and call you black. I said, no, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
You can say that. It's black people.
Well, did you think the Negro wasn't insulting? Is that what that was?
Well, maybe where he came from, it was a different N-word. So Negro, he was like,
yeah.
you know. But
Oh,
I did
yikes.
appreciate the, you know, having the interaction with people from different areas and stuff like
Right,
that, and
right.
the openness
Right.
that we could talk about certain things. So, you know,
Wow.
yeah. And this is the 90s? No, that was 88. Where was you back then?
Whatever. That's it.
Don't be asking me.
All right. So, oldest African American golf club in the U.S.
Oh, I don't know.
This sounds like a cemetery. The Shady Rest Golf and Country
wow.
Club.
Oh my
Shady
God.
Rest.
Shady Ponds, ma.
1921
Oh, so it was an African American golf
golf club.
club.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm thinking when you said golf club? I'm thinking
Oh,
the instrument
the
that you
okay,
use,
yeah.
but you're talking about the
Club.
facility.
Yeah.
Because you know they couldn't get in the other golf
Absolutely not, unless they were the caddies
clubs. Right. In the back door.
or the janitor.
All right. We'll go
Facts.
from sports, because I'm sure you guys are not really into sports like I
No.
am.
No, we're not. We don't
So
care.
these are things you would know, though. These are ones. All right.
He'll say something. I'm just waiting.
No.
'Cause
Seriously.
He gonna
it
say
will
something
make
crazy.
Yeah, I know.
No. Major League Baseball player.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you like movies, and they had a movie about it.
What?
They had a movie about him.
About what?
The first black Major League Baseball player.
I don't know. Why are you looking at me?
The movie was called 42.
I don't know.
Jackie Robinson?
Jackie Robinson.
No? Okay.
Doesn't ring.
Thought
a
you would
bell.
know.
No.
First black NFL quarterback. Willie Thrower? No?
Nope.
All right, you know this one. Wimbledon tennis champion.
Oh.
1957. She's a woman.
Oh, yeah, she is. And I could see her face, and I cannot think of her name.
Althea Gibson.
Althea Gibson, yes.
How about
yes,
male
yes.
tennis champion?
I do not know.
1968.
Oh, Arthur Ashe?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, because I was gonna be disappointed if you didn't know. 1968.
I was still only 5.
No, I don't think
my
this. Well, maybe. It says golf champion. 1997. Where I know who that is.
Yeah, he was the first
Apparently.
African American.
Cause the only other black one that I knew was Calvin Pete. I don't remember him ever winning nothing.
Okay.
So
You knew that one. I didn't even know who that one was. Okay. Really? See, here we
because
go.
he wore the hat, the same hat I wear.
Old people.
He probably still got that hat from 19 whatever.
First female Olympic gold medalist in the Winter Games, 2002.
Ooh.
Winter Games, yes.
Winter Games. So that's like skiing and toboggan and all of
Yes.
that. I don't know. I don't watch nothing cold.
Vanetta Flowers.
Vanetta Flowers. Go
Yep.
ahead, girl. We got to find out what she did. What did she do?
Let's see.
I'm going to see.
You
You,
gonna see?
keep
Okay.
reading. You keep going.
The first male Olympic gold medalist in the Winter Games. And this is an individual performance. So I'm like, what's the individual ones? So it could have been anything. But his name was Shawnee Davis. That's 2006.
Jeez. She's bobsled.
Bobsled. Okay, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Go, girl.
Looking to improve your diet in the new year? Try seeing a personal dietitian with Nourish. Nourish has hundreds of dietitians who specialize in a variety of health concerns, including weight loss, gut health, and more. Meet with your dietitian online and message them anytime through the Nourish app. Nourish accepts hundreds of insurance plans. 94% of patients pay $0 out of pocket. Find your personal dietitian at usenourish.com. That's usenourish.com.
All right, here's something. Female licensed NASCAR driver.
Ooh.
2016.
I don't know.
Tia Norfleet.
Yeah, I had no idea. Wow.
Dang, 2016.
2016.
Okay.
Like I said, we still getting first till, up until now.
Wow. Oh, here's one for you. Professional Bowlers Association champion.
I don't know. I'm sorry. sorry, PBA. Which it was a man or a woman?
It's a man.
Sorry, PBA. I should know that.
1985. George Branham III.
He was the first PBA, African American
Yes.
PBA. Sorry.
And then you remember Debbie Thomas.
Yes.
Olympic medalist, Winter Games,
yes.
1988.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And let's see.
Wow.
Let's do some modern stuff. So I don't want to.
Yeah, some up to date.
All right, some up to date stuff. 1980. This is in the field of medicine.
How is that up to date? But okay.
Because you was grown.
Good aim. You get on my nerves.
Implantation of heart defibrillator. Levi Watkins Jr.
Wow.
Oh, let's see. I wonder what this is.
Wow.
First black-owned hospital. Provident Hospital founded by Daniel Hale Williams.
In Maryland?
No, I don't know where
I
it's
can't say. We had a Provident Hospital here. Nobody would go.
Really? It was bad.
It's bad. Like if you went there, it's just like, no. People get in the ambo and be like, don't take me to Provident. I know I'm dying, but take me cross town.
Wow, because it was black?
It was bad. It was just a
Just
bad
bad
hospital.
hospital.
It was just a bad hospital.
This is one's for you, Lamb Chop.
Okay.
The first non-white public high school in 1870.
You get on my nerves. Why it's gotta be for me?
87.
He said 1870. 1870.
Paul Lawrence Dunbar High School.
Oh, that's why it was for
Yes.
me, because my high school was Paul Lawrence Dunbar.
So
High
I don't know.
School.
Is this the one in D.C. or Baltimore?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, you're an official looker upper.
Okay.
Let's find that out.
I will find that out. I don't know.
I
Official
figured that
upper.
something like that. If it was your school,
I would have
you know,
remembered. Yeah.
We don't care about that. What we do, we don't want to say it, but let's see. First woman to graduate from a college.
Ooh.
First black woman.
Lucy Stanton, 1850. Wow. Okay. First.
Lucy doesn't even stand.
Huh?
Lucy doesn't sound black.
No, it doesn't. But back then, they
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
Mary, Lucy.
Well, you have to remember that our names came from what the owners gave us.
Yeah.
So it was probably mostly their names too. You know. So.
But back then, they didn't have. Nobody was named Lexus, Alizé,
Thank God.
Shaquita, and they didn't have those names. That's what was that, 90s, 2000s?
Washington D.C.
Oh, DC. Okay.
Dunbar High School was the first public high school for black children in the United States and the first public high school in Washington, D.C. The school was founded in 1870.
Nice.
The poets.
Oh, wait a minute. They were called poets?
They were called poets.
And what were you called? Yeah, I mean, you're... No, I meant, what was your...
Yes, the poets.
She still gave you what
The poets, and the school mascot was an owl.
For your high school?
Yes.
What about DC?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll be the official
No, I
looker-upper.
thought you were talking about the DC high school was the poets. I'm like,
we are
y'all
the
had
poets.
the same? Y'all couldn't deviate? Did you guys have a mascot in your school? You didn't? What was the name of your school?
I didn't school in America. Why you asking?
No, I'm saying in your country. What's the name of your school? Did you have was it named after somebody famous or?
No.
No?
Yeah, it was named after the two people that owned it.
Okay. So I went to Place with the Table and Chairs High School.
That's you.
Did he say place with the tables and chairs? I can't even with you.
Now we all can. Well, I don't know, but we're going to give you a break because you're not from the U.S. Okay. First U.S. Attorney General.
First U.S. Attorney General.
Yes, I mentioned it earlier.
Oh shoot! What did you say? You know what? Mine is a terrible thing to waste.
Loretta Lynch.
Loretta. Okay.
First U.S. president. This is for you, Felonious.
Barack Obama.
Who did you
For
say?
the
John
black
Wayne?
one.
Who'd you say?
She did not say John Wayne.
Was the answer?
Didn't I just say the answer?
I didn't
Leave
hear
me
you.
alone.
Sorry.
Leave me
The
alone.
people didn't hear you.
Leave me alone. I
Okay.
already said it.
I think she said Al Green or something.
All
All right, see. The first major party nominee for president.
The first what?
No, that was Shirley Chisholm.
Nope. Barack Obama.
Oh.
He was the first major.
Nominee.
Major
yeah.
nominee.
Yeah,
Because she
correct.
did run for
It's the same
president,
thing.
right?
Yeah,
she
but
did.
she didn't get the
nominee.
nomination.
Okay. And so did Jesse Jackson.
Right.
Al Sharpton did too.
I remember. He didn't get out the primaries.
No.
He didn't even get close. Only thing I think he got close in was in South Carolina.
Yeah.
First black U.S. Secretary of State.
This is going to drive
Colin
me.
Powell.
Very good. She looked it up.
It was just recent though.
Yeah. Okay. First woman Secretary of State.
I don't come in. The black one. Look at her. Don't look here.
Yeah, no, he can look at me all he want. My brain is just like, what?
Wait a minute.
minute.
You was here? Oh, maybe you wasn't. No, you wasn't here. Condoleezza Rice.
Condoleezza
Oh,
Rice.
that's
How
true.
could I
That's
forget
true.
that? How could I forget that?
Okay. First woman mayor of a major U.S. city. That's 1991. And I'm thinking it was Chicago. I might be wrong. Was it not Chicago? It's either Chicago or D.C. Let me see.
1991. I should know that. That wasn't that long ago.
I know the name,
I don't.
but I don't remember the city. Sharon Pratt Kelly.
That doesn't even ring a bell in my head.
Really?
Mm-mm. I shouldn't admit that.
Let's see. She was blah 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 mayor D.C. Yeah, I thought so.
Okay. Nope.
One of your relatives.
That definitely she could be in my family.
Let's see. First person to run for presidency. You won't know that. First black person to run for the presidency.
That was like in 18 something.
1904.
1904. Okay.
George Edwin Taylor.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Let's see. A lot of these other ones, I don't think nobody remember, but now this is interesting. So this is all old stuff. First U.S. Supreme Court Justice.
Don't look at me. Why are you looking here?
I'm gonna give you a hint. They named the airport in this area after him.
Dulles. Washington.
No. In this area, the one that's closest to us.
Yeah, BWI.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that's why I said Thurgood Marshall.
Yes.
Yep.
The other one was named after Vincent Dulles.
Oh.
No, I just made that up.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
That's what a psycho does. So.
Yeah. Yes. That's why he's psycho. You're right.
All right, let's see. And let's do with that's law. I don't think you would know any of the other ones, but there's a lot of them. Diplomacy. First U.S. representative to the UN.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Andrew Young, 1977.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow.
And first Nobel Peace Prize winner.
First Nobel Peace Prize winner.
I remember this when I was in elementary school.
Ralph.
Huh?
What year was
What'd
it?
you say?
Ralph.
Uh-huh.
Ralph.
Uh-huh.
Butch.
Bunch?
Bunch.
Yeah.
Ralph J. Bunch?
I guess.
You read it.
What year was
You read
it?
it.
What year?
I know it was
In
Ralph.
1950. I was like, I knew she read it when she was trying to say the name.
That is terrible.
What if I know the first name? I don't know the last name.
Bunch.
A bunch of keys.
That's just amazing. And I know, like, most of public schools don't know any of this stuff because I didn't learn half of the stuff that I know in public school. Like, I had graduated from a school that was named after a famous African-American person,
Right.
but we didn't learn half of the stuff that we should have about African American people.
But did you
in
know who
school.
Paul Lawrence Dunbar was?
I did.
Okay.
Looking to improve your diet in the new year? Try seeing a personal dietitian with Nourish. Nourish has hundreds of dietitians who specialize in a variety of health concerns, including weight loss, gut health, and more. Meet with your dietitian online and message them anytime through the Nourish app. Nourish accepts hundreds of insurance plans. 94% of patients pay $0 out of pocket. Find your personal dietitian at usenourish.com. That's usenourish.com.
Let's see.
That's not why I picked this school, though.
Oh, that's right. You're from a place where you could pick a school.
Yes. Well, you had to have the grades.
Okay.
You couldn't just say, I want to go to the school. Your grades had to match.
Okay.
And they had to say it was okay for you to come to that school.
You should have went to
Northwestern.
Oh, Northwestern. Okay.
Nope.
All right. This is interesting. The first African American landowners,
Wow.
Anthony and Mary Johnson, 1640.
1640.
That's during the slave
Yeah, it
days.
was.
So imagine that. I wonder where that was.
And I wondered, did they manage to keep it?
Probably not. So we know that
Yeah.
far too often.
Yeah.
First billionaire,
Oprah.
Hannah.
Hannah. Who was it?
Billionaire, not hundredaire. Okay.
I'm a thousandaire.
Robert Johnson. BET.
BT. Okay, BT.
That he sold.
He did.
All right, here's another one. Automobile Manufacturing Company. It's in
Ooh.
1915. C.R. Patterson and Sons.
Yeah.
No?
Never heard of it.
All right.
Never
First-
even known.
First black record company.
Don't look here.
First back. What is it?
Black Swan Records.
No, I wouldn't have thought of
No.
that.
I wouldn't either. Black-owned bank was True Reformers Bank, 1889. Oh, you might know this one. Black-owned resort. It was in Maryland, 1893.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Highland Beach.
Blue
Oh, wow.
green. Blue green finger.
It says Dundalk. No, I'm joking.
Oh, jeez. I cannot find a school mascot for the D.C. Paul Lawrence Dunbar.
All right, you may know some of these. Felonious Feather. First woman astronaut.
What? Why are you asking her that?
I don't know.
Because that's world news. And you was born 1992.
Mae Jemison.
Yes, very good. May, not Mo. May.
Is it Mo?
It's May.
May.
May, yeah. That A that you looked at probably looked like an O, but
You know what?
Oh, it's.
What is wrong with you?
Oh
all right. So the first astronaut to travel in space, was Bluford. Guion, I don't think it was Colonel they called him, but Bluford. That's 1983, and it didn't take until 1998 for the first space shuttle commander, Frederick D. Gregory. He's the one I have never heard of, but that's cool.
What the hell is the wavy? Oh, I'm sorry.
The wavy.
The mascot for Paul Lawrence Dunbar High School in Washington, D.C. is the wavy. The school athletic team, sometimes called the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, like waves.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lame.
Ocean tide.
I thought the poets were lame, but that's who we are. So
Well, yours, I mean, it made sense.
yeah.
You know, ours
Yeah.
was the Vikings.
Okay.
Maybe because we was a coastal city, you know. I don't know. So, we talked about sports. Did we go over medicine?
Oh, not really.
No.
Yeah, not really.
All right. So, black-owned hospital, the first.
Well, we
Oh,
did
we did
say
that one,
that.
right.
Okay,
but,
that we did.
and
Okay.
you said the defibrillator.
Okay. Developer of the blood bank,
No.
Oh,
which
it's-
ironically he died because he couldn't get
Blood.
the blood. He was in an accident. And he-
Drew.
Yep. Charles Drew.
Drew. Okay.
Um.
Jesus,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's
But that's the America we live in.
Now you said we still doing first, right? First national PTA president.
Is that parentage assessment?
It is.
And that's kind of odd for that, but whatever.
Well, you know what? You have to think too when they started keeping a record of first, because a lot of things probably happened and nobody kept a record of it.
Yeah.
So,
but also we're talking about nationwide. We had school districts.
Yeah.
right.
That
Definitely
PTA,
not
I don't agree with the
and
not a
they
majority.
weren't. They weren't keeping track of that. So, I'm sure we had PTA presidents in our schools because when the schools were segregated, well, they didn't even have PTA. When did PTA start?
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Now, in your school, Paul Lawrence Dunbar Senior High School, or was this high school?
It was, well, they called it Dunbar High. They
Dunbar.
shortened it to Dunbar High. Yeah.
What was the racial makeup?
You are so funny. This is Baltimore.
Some would say 0. Oh,
No, I think we had a white guy graduating in my class.
A white guy.
Yeah,
One.
seriously, one.
What was his
seriously. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't remember. But he was. I remember he was really nice kid. I don't remember his name. I can't recall if it was any before me, like the graduating class before me, and I ain't paying no attention to the graduating class after me. So I don't know. They weren't a lot.
How about yours?
I'll say that.
no, mine was really mixed. Because we had.
Well, you're youngin. I remember. It's fine.
Huh?
You're youngin.
Youngin?
Yeah, you're young. You're right.
Well, but no, it's more or less like my high school. It was Atlantic City, and then we had 3 other jurisdictions that came to my same high school. So you had Atlantic City High School, we had Margate, Vintner, and Longport, and that was majority white.
Oh, okay.
Margate was like mostly Jewish.
Okay.
Oh, and Brigantine. So you had those 4 actually went to Atlantic City High
One
School.
big high school.
Yeah, and Atlantic City High School was predominantly, the people in Atlantic City were predominantly black, and then, we had Latinos later on,
Right. No, this was East Side Baltimore, smack dab in the middle of the city. Yeah. No. No white folks.
So, next stop, if it ever comes up and you ask Tracy, were you ever around during segregation?
What's wrong with him? Well, actually,
You say
I really
yes.
was. I really was. Which is sad, but it's true.
Well, it wasn't that segregated.
If they had one black and one white.
I thought he was talking about real segregation. Stop talking to me.
I was talking about segregation in high school. I ain't talking about.
No, I thought you was talking about actual.
Even the was it segregated back then?
Yeah, I was born in 63.
63. Okay, so it probably ended, and this is technically the South too. Let's say 68. Maybe?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, my mother went to probably segregated stores. I know my grandmother did.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, as a teenager, I'm sure my mother did too.
What about you?
Yeah, I did.
She said, the Yoruba was over here.
No.
The Igbo was over here.
We didn't have any of that.
Yeah, the Civil Rights Act wasn't until 64.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
And just because they put it in the law didn't mean people
Right.
were following it,
Correct.
and that's kind of, and it's not that, if you think about it, it's not that long ago.
And yeah, right. People keep saying, racism is over. It was so long ago. It was one generation.
Yeah.
One.
What do you have any historical people from your country that they taught you about somebody who was famous?
I don't know.
I'm tired.
Were you in the basement classes?
What are you talking about?
The basement classes.
What is that?
Because he was in the basement.
I don't know what the basement classes are.
In my high school, this is how it used
Exactly.
to be.
See, that's what I know.
Kept the, in the basement.
Oh,
The what?
The slow kids.
the special needs. That's what we say now. Special needs.
Well, back in 84 to 88, it was the slow kids in the basement with with the crayons
on the short bus
in the glue.
Oh, that's sad. That's so sad.
Nah, but that's what they used to say. So they said that when you wanted to crack on somebody, when you want to crack on somebody, they would say, "Yeah, that's why you got classes in the basement."
Yeah.
But they changed that. Everybody
Thank
from
God.
they changed that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank God.
And I'm not saying you had you classes in the basement. I was joking about that.
Why are you so special?
But she don't. Here's the thing. It's like she doesn't come out with anything like say, "Well, hey, name some famous people from Nigeria." Oh, what was the name of your high school? Who was famous in your high school? Anything along those lines? You gotta have somebody. You gotta have something of, fame that you celebrated. Who did you celebrate?
Myself.
It's a good thing to celebrate.
All right, so 1960, right? What is that?
1960.
Yeah,
What you asking me?
1960.
Yeah, our independence. So
Independence Day, right? So
the person we celebrate is his name is MKO Abiola.
okay.
I don't even know what he did.
That's what I was gonna say. That was my next question. Like, what did he do?
But no. He
was this guy.
Yeah, it was this guy. Wait. Like, it was democracy. He fought for democracy.
Okay.
So I think, was it the first? No, he was not the first. But for some reason, June 12th, we celebrate him. I can't remember. But I was alive then. I can't remember why.
Is that his birthday?
No,
Olodo.
I think that was the day he was killed.
I'm gonna kick you.
Olodo.
I'm gonna kick you under this table if you don't stop it. I really am.
Hey, listen, any of those insults that I say, I can remember in Nigerian or like Yoruba, is because she has called me. She has called me.
Okay, so Democracy Day is a national public holiday in Nigeria to commemorate the restoration of democracy in 1999.
The restoration of
Yes, democracy.
So what happened in 1999?
It was the
it was restored in 99.
Yeah, because we had the we had the military.
Oh, you had
regime.
a coup.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
But it was.
And then the person
short.
and then the person that was supposed to take over, that won for democracy, then they killed him on that day.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay. So. All right.
So let's encourage our listeners to go out and find some firsts of their own and learn about some people from wherever they are.
Okay. Now, let me tell you, I was going to pull up some famous Nigerians in the U.S. that, whatever, but I'm not even going to begin to pronounce any of these names.
Yeah. Well, she's here. She can pronounce them.
Sade.
Sade Adu.
No, not her. This one.
Oh.
Sade Beta Redawa.
Sade Baderiwa. Well, all these people, they don't even exist. I don't even know. Let me look for the one.
Those are famous.
All these are like recent things. They're not like old.
Oh, so now okay.
No.
So they're people who are famous now.
Yeah.
Okay. In U.S. history. Let's see what your
Nigerian history.
your contributions. All right. Let's see, including actors, writers, scientists, and business leaders. Hakeem K. Kazim, known for his role as George Rutagunda in the Oscar-nominated.
What's this guy? Everyone knows Fela.
Who?
Fela. You don't know Fela Kuti?
Oh yeah.
So at least that's
I don't know who that
That's
is.
on constant rotation. He's a musical artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Afrobeats.
Very. You'll hear it from me sometimes.
Okay.
You probably don't know what it is here.
Yeah, an activist. And
Didn't he have like multiple wives?
yes, and kids. Correct.
Oh, you would remember that part. That you will remember. So maybe we need to do that soon. Let's get with Uncle Mike and have Uncle Mike come back as a guest, and we'll talk about your polygamy and how you cannot stop talking about it.
No, I just brought it up. I'm not saying that I'm a supporter of polygamy.
Huh?
Oh my God!
Say that
The lightning
again?
is
I'm
gonna
not
come
saying-
and strike
Say that
him.
again?
Let's move.
I'm not saying it. I'm just
before he
whatever.
gets struck by the lightning.
So next week, what we going to do? It was something I was thinking about. Oh, you know what? It came to me because we want to answer. I don't know. Have we had that topic question about the difference between love and in love and what it means to you?
No.
No.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay.
And we'll call some people in. We'll have some guest speakers in there. We're going to discuss about that. Like, do you know the difference between love and in love?
Are you asking me?
Yes, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Confidently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
How about you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're going to talk about that and see if we can, figure that out. What does it make? How do you know that you're in love? Or how do you know it's love?
That'll be interesting.
I can't wait to give you the male perspective.
Exactly.
Oh, God. I'm scared. I'm scared.
And we need somebody else besides you.
Yes.
Guy.
No, we'll bring some people in.
Yeah.
We'll bring some people in. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.
And I hope you guys had a very happy Valentine's Day.
And have a lovely week.
And who?
Have a lovely week.
Oh, have a lovely week. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, family, for listening to the latest episode of Hot Topics. As usual, listen, like, share, subscribe. Ta.
Looking to improve your diet in the new year? Try seeing a personal dietitian with Nourish. Nourish has hundreds of dietitians who specialize in a variety of health concerns, including weight loss, gut health, and more. Meet with your dietitian online and message them anytime through the Nourish app. Nourish accepts hundreds of insurance plans. 94% of patients pay $0 out of pocket. Find your personal dietitian at usenourish.com. That's usenourish.com.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woo-hooer, a hand clapper, a high-fiver? If you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. Choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.